Coffee, no filter. People always ask me, what does that mean? Coffee, no filter is an uncensored, uncut topic about real life stories that men and women want to know. I am Rafaela McEachin, and today we'll be going to answer questions from the biracial relationships. Joining me, I have Sulianna Bender Chandler. Sulianna Bender Chandler. And first, I want to speak about who she is. Who are you?
First of all, I am a mother of 2 sons. What happened?
Hold it. I'm supposed to introduce Minnie as a woman. Where you at? I ain't laughing. Where's she at? Oh, okay. Can we go? Because you can cut that. Okay. So, yeah, because he can cut that out. I forgot.
Yeah.
Just,
we got the introduction now. So.
yeah, so I can just say.
She wants to talk about the tour. And
Yeah.
That's fine. She can continue that.
Oh,
Because we already got the intro part.
Okay. And you have her name already?
Yes.
Okay. You don't, okay. And you already have who she is, right? From before? Or do she have to answer that
We're
again?
going to have to do that.
Okay. So now I'm going to talk about the tour.
Yep.
Okay. So, join me. We did that. The Many Hats of a Woman's tour is one of the tours that there is 12 women like the disciples, and God has spoken and said that we needed to empower other women that are lost, women that are not sure of things that can occur, and they feel like they're in secret. They have no one to talk to. So we are just general women that are going out and empower them. And Sulianna is one of the empowered women. So she's part of the Many Hats of a Woman, and she tells her testimony of all the biracial situations that occurred prior to her being on this platform. And also before the platform, she's become a successful executive, and she wants people to know that it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you end up. Once Sulianna. Elaborate on the experience of having a black husband or dating black men in your before your marriage.
So there were several instances that were very disheartening coming up. In high school, I was called the N-word lover multiple times because of my association with my black friends and black boyfriends. It didn't matter who it was. And we also had experiences where, I actually lost a job at one point. My boyfriend came into the restaurant and they were like, who is that? And I said, that's my boyfriend. I was immediately fired the next day with no explanation.
Wow.
The guy couldn't even look at me and tell me he had his head down. I can't really tell you why. And I'm like, I know exactly why. Had I known at a 17-year-old, that I could have had a discrimination case or something, but I just cried and went home. But there was a time in New York in '83 when I was working in a diner, and
Was it the Galaxy Diner?
It was in Westchester County in New Rochelle.
Oh no,
I don't know.
Thought it was in Brooklyn.
No, it was in New Rochelle. But it saddened me because I had no idea, because I thought New York was such a place where it's a melting pot, and coming from a little town in Utah and being in New York, all of a sudden I'm in New York, I'm thinking there's no such thing as this type of stuff that I've had. And
you're in the wrong place in New York.
I know.
Yeah.
The black family came in, and the manager turned to the waitress and said, "Oh, you might want to take a flashlight with you to the table."
Oh God.
And I turned around and I looked at him like, why would you say something like that? Like how, my heart. So in the meantime, I had a black boyfriend visiting, and he came and was waiting for me when I left. I leave out of the restaurant, and I walked up to him and I greeted him, hey, hug, kiss, whatever. And we start walking down the street. We were going to go across the street and have a drink. And the girl comes running out of the restaurant and she said, Sulianna, what are you doing? I said, what do you mean, what am I doing? She said, what are you doing with that black guy? You can't walk down the street with a black guy. And I said, why not? What are you talking about? She said, people will throw rocks at you. And I said,
that is terrible.
I was shocked. Like, I was
That's
like,
terrible.
really? Like, you're going to tell me that? Like, somebody really would throw a rock at somebody for having a man with black? I don't know. It just, there was a lot of different things like that coming up that, you
Wow.
know, they're heart-wrenching, but it's the reality of people just being ignorant and not knowing the difference.
Right. And you know what? It's sad to say that. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but you live my life. You know where I'm at.
Exactly.
I also want to elaborate on the power, the strength that you go down there and you fight. You're fighting for black people's rights. I watch you all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
You have your own little clique.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you was a part of the coalition, but you're not. You're just because that's your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
And I really appreciate that this is all you.
Yes.
That is why you're going to be awesome.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the tour is going to be great.
It
We're gonna
is.
have fun.
Yes, come and see us. We're
Yes.
waiting.
Yes.
Watch and wait.